Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to go over the PM Silver Bullet on September 22nd. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on the Kraken Silver Bullet indicator, and to get the indicator you need to go to the Discord link below in the description and join the Discord group. It's free Discord group. We do a lot of training in there, live streams in there, a lot of trades being shared with the breakdowns of them in there as well. And I'm going to be giving the Kraken Silver Bullet indicator for free to everyone in the Discord group that wants it. And the only way to get it is to be part of the Discord group. We have over 1,000 members in there, and it's growing. So go in there, join the Discord group. In the announcements section is the form to fill out to get your name added to the list of being able to get the Kraken Silver Bullet indicator. It is invite only, so that's the only way to get it. So this is the Kraken Silver Bullet indicator. The first half portion here is the dark gray backgrounds, the Silver Bullet sections. You have 2 additional sessions here that you can do, and then all the kill zones, the Sunday opening price, the New York midnight opening price. You have the 8:30 opening price and the PM session opening price. You also have imbalances. So then you have the previous day high and low. So obviously you see right here is previous daily low right here. So that's a target that we're aiming for with this right now. I'm aiming for this low because it hasn't been taken out yet. You can see that just through the background here, it hasn't been taken out previous day. It was taken out right here. If you're looking at the screen right there, just barely. So I'm still aiming for it to be taken out. And then here's all your sessions, right? So let's look at start with the Asia session. I'm going to zoom in here. So obviously the high Asian range here, high and low is purple right there, right? Goes to current price. So obviously we've taken out the high, but the low has not been taken out. So I'm going to turn off the high to take it off because it's already been taken out. Okay, now let's go look at the London session. I'll also tell you the times of what they are. So that's the high and the low. Obviously the high has been taken out, but the low has just been taken out. So we have just taken the London session high and low. So that is now not what we're looking for. Killzone. Obviously we took out the high and the low of the Killzone, so that was just taken out as well. Now let's look at the AM session. AM session liquidity has been taken out. We still have not taken out the AM high right there, so we can leave that on there. Take out the low. Let's go with the New York lunch. So the low has been taken out. Have not taken out the high, so let's leave the high up. Let's take out the low. It's already been taken out. So see how I'm just toggling through the sessions real quick to see what still has liquidity above it and or below it, and removing everything else that's been taken in and out. So now we'll go with the PM session. This is from yesterday's PM session. See if it's even in this range. Here's PM session, so we're just taking out the PM session right there. Sell side, but it hasn't been taken out already. It was already taken out yesterday during the Asia session, so not really concerned with PM session. Then we have previous week high and low. That's not on here because it's not a relative. And then we have the new week opening gaps. You have macros that you can turn on and off to see where the macros are. So like right now we could turn on this one and highlight the macro here. Did that in another video. And then you have the power of 3. So when it's live, you can see the power of 3, how it works out. So it's all for training your eye on the power of 3 and the macros. It's for training. And the new week opening gap, the weekly highs, the sessions, and the previous day highs and lows are all part of the Silver Bullet session. Okay. So now we have these lined up. What are we aiming for? Let's go on over here. We're going to go candle by candle, and I'm going to show you what I see here. The first thing, I'm going to mark up the chart, what I have right now. I see a fair value gap right here. I see an order block right here. Let's see if we get price to trade through this. I need to bounce off one of these so I can take out the low. here. That's what I'd be targeting. Okay, at this point, this right here would be a breaker. So you got a high, a low, a higher high, and now it broke through it. So when price trades back up into it, you can take a trade. Okay. Now let's pull a fib from high to low here and see where equilibrium is at. Okay, so right up in here is equilibrium for this right there. Okay, so we're definitely going to want to see if price gets back into up here. So we can't just take it when it hits the breaker. We're going to need to have it come up higher. Ideally, right there would be a good spot if it closed right there. It didn't. There's a close on trading view. That probably would have taken us in. That one definitely would have taken us in. So I'm gonna sell to there. So this would have taken us in with the limit order. So I'm gonna put my order right there. Where am I going? I'm going above this high right here. Do I need 3.5? No, but I'll leave it there. And then we're aiming for the Asia low and the previous daily low. That's our target, right? That is 8.75 handles. So it's a 2.5 R trade right there. So let's go. Where would I take my partial? Probably at this 0 line right here, below this low. I'd take a partial because that'd be over 60%. So let's just see how it trades. All right, so I'll buy one there, take a partial right there. I'll move my stop to break even. Plus 1 or 2 ticks. So let's go with right here. I know this is below that, but I'm using the long position as where I would have been filled. So please don't kind of ignore this line right here. That's not really where I would have been entered in. All right, so let's keep going here. Okay, we took out the previous day high. Okay, I'll get a flatten there. Okay. Okay. All right, let's just see how far it goes. Now, could you take another trade to go down? I mean, you can, but I probably wouldn't. You know, we got 8.75 handles already. We already did a good trade. There's a fair value gap right here. Just kind of tape read at this point. Just to see how that's being respected. Don't know. Could be violet. Could go right through it. Don't know. There's another fair value gap right here. Let's just mark these out. Just kind of see how they're being respected or if they're not being respected. Again, we already took our trades, so we're just kind of marking up our chart just to see what's going on. I think you have a small one right here. It's going to be hard to mark up, so I will try my best here. Okay, I need to span this to try and get this right here. Okay. Let's see how price either respects them or it doesn't. All right, so if I was in a live trade, still live trading, this would be one that violated this. There'd be another PD array that was in, that was a opposing PD array that got violated. This one got violated. So I'm closing my trade right here no matter what, if I was in one. I mean, there's an order block. You have right here is an order block. You have another PD array here, a fair value gap that gets traded through. So that's one violated. Now this order block is violated. Okay. And then this one is just got violated. So that's 3 PD arrays that I would want to exit the trade. So I'd be exiting here anyway, but we already got our trade set up right there. Okay, so that one just violated all those. Came right here to this right here. Let's see if that holds it or if it's going to go all the way through here. Then just for, I want to see if we took our fib from here to here. Here's optimal trade entry. Let's say we wanted to go to this one up here. You're in. close to optimal trade entry right there. You're in a premium, and if price comes down here, takes out this low, comes down to this low, that's what just happened. It was just retracing. That's why I like to pull my fib to see how far it can go. See if it's being respected, right? Why am I using this one? Because it's a swing high right here. And there's a swing low. So I'm just using that. Like I said, you could use this one up here. And again, this would be right here. It'd be optimal trade entry. Right here, it'd be in premium. Right here, if you goes this right here, these two right here, you're in optimal trade entry and a premium to going short. Just kind of seeing how price plays out here. Again, we already took our previous day low and our Asian low, so we're just kind of watching price action at this point. See how it's playing out. And just to show how this still continues to work. Optimal trade entry again. And that's why I'm a fan of optimal trade entry. And there it goes, back up and up. And look at that. Last hour of the day. Look at that. Spike up, spike down. Wow. It's very volatile. Last hour trading, the power hour. All right, so let's take this off. Let's remove my trailing stop here. Let's move this over and let's zoom this in a little bit. Take off the short position. All right, so we were trending down. We saw that we were close to the previous day high, which is this green line, and the Asia low here, which both of those have not been taken out yet, so there's liquidity below those. We wanted to see what price was going to do. So price left behind a fair value gap. We had an order block. We had a breaker block. We came back in. We pulled the fib from high to low, and we got our original high to low. We got our original equilibrium, our premium and discount range here. Optimal trade entry was up here, but we needed above equilibrium. So we took our trade here. Obviously, we had all three of these PD arrays holding price, so any of those were good. We just wanted to be a little higher, so we waited to get up into equilibrium. We took our trade down to the previous day low and Asian range, and we took our partial after the swing low, about 60%, and then we hit our TP. Then we just watched price, right? We just kind of tape read. We came back, and where was it retracing to? This was optimal trade entry to come down. This was optimal trade entry again from here to here. Optimal trade entry to go lower. Does it take out the low? No, it just creates relatively equal lows. But you do get, 4 or 5 handles on these moves, so it's still a pretty decent move. And then price came up, and after the silver bullet hour came back up, came up to an order block up here, looks like, and then came back down and took out the lows in the power hour. But that's your silver bullet for the PM session on September 22nd using the Kraken Silver Bullet indicator.